Alright, 4:28 in the morning, good morning, and welcome to back, bicep, and shoulders. It's going to be a good lift. Took the normal pre today, as we are back to the early morning lifts. Early morning lifts. And considering I have not had any meals or anything substantial, we took the normal pre. So the pre has been taken. Waking up, survey says we're clear to go. So waking up, we are late this morning, but it is what it is. Still making our way to good old Olympus first thing this morning. So, on schedule today, we are going to do the pullover machine, as that's definitely going to be a new part of the routine for now, with anticipation of growth. And if nothing happens, we'll just swap it out for another exercise. But we'll do pullover machine, and then we'll move over to, I think this time I will end up doing single arm crossbody lat pull downs, and then into the low lat machine. Now, last time I did 2 plates, and I'm curious to know if as I'm looking for strength as well as definition, if I may do lightweight today to see how that feels, increase the range of motion. As I look back at previous videos, it felt as though I was going further back, but I may not have been. I don't think that I was, and maybe I could have gone back further, so we'll see what I can do there to change that. Excuse me. And then we'll move into biceps. Probably do the single arm curls, and then move into seated curls, and then I think we'll go kind of do what we did last time. So the standard lateral curl, and then seated curls, dumbbell, and then standing hammer curls. Go right into shoulders from there. I think that'll be pretty solid. Yeah, I reckon that'll get us where we need to be. So that's about it. Happy Tuesday, start of the work week. So here we go. Let's get after it. Bit of a, what do we say, a long week? Yeah, not necessarily, but I've got some things going on. Gonna have to work Saturday, but gross. But I don't have to work until, I think, the evening. Yeah. So, not too bad, but we'll figure it out. Excuse me. Gosh dang it, dude. 4:32, running late. So, not much to say right now. Still waking up. We'll get to that point once we get to the gym. So, until then, I will see you guys at Olympus. Let's freaking get after it. Wow.
Really hard to get there, but I finally got there. Super cool. Like, there was no issues, no nothing. It was the greatest place I've ever been. And she was finally like, you gotta take this in and bring over your eyes. What was the name of that car that you Same shit. And she was like, you can stay here, but you have to get it up and run your eyes. And I was like, look at myself on the seat. And I was like, I'm trying to call on phone, but
right, back in the car, back from back. Good lift, good times. Let's get on with our encouragement from the Word. Start our week, our work week, right? If you started yesterday, hey, you're just starting that much ahead, all right? So, day 48, the title is Nothing is Impossible. And this is what it reads. People who think positively can see potential in even the most discouraging situations, while those who think negatively are quick to point out problems and limitations. This goes beyond the proverbial idea of simply seeing a glass half full or half empty and extends to actually making decisions and taking actions based on either positive or negative thinking. Have you ever noticed how negative thinking blows things out of proportion? Problems start to seem larger and much more difficult than they really are. Sometimes a problem may actually be impossible in the natural, and a negative mindset forgets that nothing is impossible to God. Meditating on God's Word will rid you of negativity and help you refocus on who God is. A positive mindset based on God's Word knows that nothing is beyond God. He's always present. I've trained my mind to believe God and His Word, and I've experienced the power available to me through God when I've trusted Him more than my circumstances. We need to always remember that nothing is impossible with God. A prayer starter. Lord, it's clear to me that I have nothing to gain from a glass half empty mindset. Even in impossible situations, I know that you are there. I choose to see the positive side of things as I live in your word. Luke 1, verse 37, for nothing will be impossible with God. Come on, somebody. That's what we like to hear. Talk about it. All right, let's get on with the lift, talk about it, and then we'll talk about encouragement from the Word. So, lift today felt good. The super pullover machine. I gotta be honest, I'm still figuring it out, and I'm gonna have to do some research, get educated, because as of right now, it feels adequate. Now I know for a fact I went heavy on 1 or 2 sets, and also too, I was a dingus and forgot to hit record on a couple sets, so then I throw a couple extra in there just so that way you guys can see the show. Yeah, I did. Not much to see, but I did do a couple extra sets as I forgot to hit record. And so yeah, so we did that, and then what? And then we went into, I lied. I said I was gonna do single arm this morning, and I decided not to. I decided to do some pullovers again, but this time I had a sling available to me, so I used that. Felt good. Once again, I think I should have just used a rope or something. I think the sling was too long, but I used it anyway, and I mean, it felt good for the most part, but yeah, I don't know. I think one of those things that it could have been better, but it still felt good. And then naturally moved over the Old Faithful right now. I moved over to the low lat machine, and that obviously felt great. I think one set I did 1 plate, and then I did a plate and a 25, and again, the intention was to increase the range of motion. As before, I thought I was kind of I lean forward and then pull my arm back to almost make my elbow parallel with my ribs. But I was like, you know what? I don't know. I wanted to see what it felt like to go even further, and it felt good. I mean, I felt like I was really stretching and really pulling something there, so that one felt good, and I don't think there was anything wrong there. And then mixed it up on you guys, mixed it up on myself. I was not really sure what my mindset was. However, moved into biceps, and we went right into seated curls, and then I moved back as I remembered, typically I start with the standing lateral curl, but oh well, whatever. And went back there and got after that, and then we ended with good old hammer curls, and of course did some shoulder work at the end. And unfortunately with the time, no cardio. However, we will get cardio in today. guaranteed for work. So I think it'll be made up somewhere instead of an isolated, dedicated time during the lift. It's all right. We'll make it happen during the day. So that's the lift, man. And I haven't done it in quite some time. I almost did a pose down. I can hear the comments already. Okay, Sam. And you know what? Whatever. I've not done it in quite some time, and I think one is due. Perhaps a change, a new profile picture, perhaps, is in the works. So we shall see. So that was the lift, man. Felt good. Again, only took the Savage pre-workout, right? The Raw Nutrition Savage line. Now that's like the mid-tier, right? And not to go on a pitch, but simply just to educate, right? So we've got the Essential line, which is like your fundamentals, your foundation, right? And then you got Savage, a little bit of a kick, gives you a little bit more of a boost. That beta-alanine gets you real nice and itchy. You get your 2 scoops of 3.2 grams of beta-alanine. You get 6 grams of L-citrulline. Then you really want to kick something. You really want to sweat. Hard leg day, heavy chest day, what have you. I mean, I did it all 3: legs, chest, tries, and then back, bi, and shoulders. Of course, like I told you before, I was 2 for 3, where I took it early in the morning. The Super Savage, okay? Man, that kicks like a mule. Let me tell you what. You got to take that with something in your stomach, and you're gonna be ready to go, dude. The focus is crazy. You got 6 grams of beta-alanine, 6.2, I think, and again 6 grams of L-citrulline, and some other ingredients as well. Yeah. So anyway, so felt good. The focus was there. Yeah, thumbs up, man. Felt good. Felt nice. We'll move on to a leg day. I don't know if I'll work out tomorrow night or if I'll take tomorrow as a rest day and then move on. I've not really talked about rest days. Maybe I have and I just don't remember. But once again, if you're new to the program, new to following along, first of all, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. But for me right now, in my life, right, I've got 2 kids, married, and I've got a 3rd on the way. Yay me. And and so for me, it makes most sense going about 3 to 4 times a week to the gym, and the rest are rest days. The goal is to eventually make those rest days into like cardio days, which is I just need to start doing that. I need to just start waking up earlier, getting in the garage and hitting the bike or the treadmill, but particularly the bike. Sweat more, and I think that would obviously boost some goals of burning some excess fat. However, that's the current regimen right now, and so all good things, but we shall see. I don't know what buddy behind me is doing. We shall see what the future holds. But that's just kind of a little explanation for those who might be new, and or just a refresher for all my friends that are hanging tough and been with me for some time. All right, going into let's talk over the word of encouragement briefly, as we are nearing the household here. And yeah, man, Miss Joyce, these past few days, I can't even remember what day are we on, day 40. Day 48 is what we just completed today. The past few days, let me say, she's talked a lot about a positive mindset, and I think that's really powerful to speak on, and a great topic, man. In society right now, social media, I think really anything, the news, we can point out the obvious of how easy it is to look at the negative, look at the crazy, the evil, the psycho, stuff that's going on, and think, man, what good is there in the world? And I promise you, there is good in this world. I mean, I'm driving home right now, and the sky is absolutely gorgeous this morning. It's like a painted mural. It's beautiful, man. God's creation. It's just something to be in awe of, and it's one of those things, man. If you are blessed to be a parent, your children, man, You know, that's a blessing. That's something to be so grateful and thankful for. You know, as difficult as it may be for some, you know, and speaking for myself, right? You know, it wasn't that long ago, you know, I was asking for prayer as work was hard, man. And it may be hard for you, but the goodness is there's provision, right? And once again, we can talk about, but this economy, we can talk about how challenging things may be, but it's a matter of reflection and thinking that positive mindset of, okay, God, you know what? It is hard right now. However, I'm thankful for your provision. I'm thankful for your goodness over me and my life, right? It's that constant reminder of God is always good. And there's nothing wrong with asking, Lord, you know, provide a new way, provide different ways, right? I don't think there's any harm in that. And so, you know, I'm kind of going on a little tangent, but speaking off of what, you know, the devotional has been lately, there's a common theme of positive thinking, positive mindset, thinking positively. I think is really, really good, especially in today's world. So, really good stuff. Meditate on it. As always, feel free, man. The comments are open. You know, you want to talk about free? What's free is you are more than welcome to comment prayer requests and, you know, what's going on in your life, how I can be praying for you. And this is a community, man. You know, any and all are welcome to join in and just, you know, let me know. And if you need it, if you need somebody, if you don't feel like you got people in your life, you know, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, man. DMs are always open. More than welcome to reach out for prayer, or if you just want a friend, looking for a friend, man, I'm more than happy to be that for you. So pulling into the house, of course, right before, gotta lose you for just 2 seconds there. But we're pulling in and we're just gonna get ready for the day, dude. It's Tuesday, my dudes. Short week for some, normal for others, and even perhaps a long week for some. Gotta work on Saturday this week, but hey, that's all right. It's all right. We'll get after it. We'll do the dang thing. 616 friends. Have a wonderful Tuesday. As always, proud of you. I believe in you. I believe that you can achieve great things. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.